Hey everyone, welcome back to another entry in the Armor tutorial series for Arrow version 6. Today we're going to discuss the Form Manager. That one here is denoted by the form icon and is labeled Form Manager in your sidebar. Clicking on this, you'll be brought to a dashboard that shows you all of your forms. The information here is relatively simple. There's a name, which is a bookkeeping name for your information only. Fields, which are the different fields that are going to be part of the form. As you can see, we're asking for a name, an email, a gender, and a question. And what the text on the submit button is going to look like. In this case, we're going to ask them to contact us. You can edit and remove forms from here. So going over to the form editor first, this is a dynamic form that builds forms for you. It requires not necessarily HTML knowledge, but a little bit of HTML knowledge to understand what these different types of inputs are. But basically how this works is a label is the public facing. So this is going to say like your name and maybe an asterisk because it's required. And you're just going to call this one name because that's what the data is being labeled as. This is what's getting sent to you. And this one's going to be an input field because you just want them to type their name. And you're going to require it. But we're going to add another form field. And this one is going to be your email. We're going to require this one too. And that's another input field. And then we're going to ask them for their phone number. But as we know, not everybody uses their phone as a phone number, so we're not going to require this one. And then say we want them to select a vehicle. And so we're going to call this one vehicle. And we're going to call this one a select dropdown. And this will allow us to add options to that dropdown, which is the same that would show up here for these select fields. So for the next one, this value is going to be bike, and we're going to call it a bicycle. And that's the default mode of transportation. We'll add another option field here, and we'll call this one car. And then we'll add one more, and we're going to put spaceship. And so now we're going to label our submit button. We're going to call it contact us again. And this form is just going to be called demo form because we're doing it in the demo. So you think you've made your form, you like the way it looks. If you don't feel super confident in it or you would like to be able to verify it, this box over here is exactly for you. All you have to do is click See Form. And if you've built it correctly, it'll show the form to you right here. So once you verified that the form looks like what you would like it to, you can go ahead and save that form by clicking the Save Form button. And you'll see that's generated right here. So, like with our advertising module, if you want to add this form to anything, all you'll have to do is go to one of our fully featured WYSIWYG editors. Here I'm going to the one in the Pages Manager. You'll click on the button that has the same icon, the Add Form button. You'll choose which form you'd like to add. In this case, we're going to choose the demo form that we just created, and you'll select it. That's going to go ahead and bring up a box that'll allow you to make any minor tweaks to the form before you post it. And then once you're done, you just click add, and it adds it right to the WYSIWYG editor for you. So, as with all of our forms, we're using them to funnel contacts down to, buy your product or service, reach out for a job. So, we have built a submissions table into the system as a backup in case email fails. So anytime one of your contact forms is filled out, this submissions tab will get an entry for that, and you can view it. You can directly reach out through the email or phone number if it's provided. And if you've got our ticket system, you can actually elevate these submissions directly to tickets to start a work order. I believe that's it for the Form Manager. If I've missed anything or you need a little bit more information, please feel free to email us at support@armortext.com. We really appreciate you guys consuming our content. You're the reason that we can do what we love every single day, and we really appreciate that. And as always, stay awesome.